Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get together live here on Facebook, where we wake up with runny noses from time to time. That's what happened to me this morning. Last night, I went to sleep with a sneezies and woke up with a runny nose, and I got all concerned and quickly took a rapid COVID test and was happy to find out that there's nothing wrong with me, or at least I don't have COVID. But I may have pushed that swab up my nose with a way too much enthusiasm because now my nose won't stop running. So I do apologize if I sound a little mormado, as we say in Spanish. This is Coffee and Headlines, where we exchange headlines from our city, state, and country. For your questions, ideas, and suggestions, we combine all this information to find out how we can best take advantage of living here in Puerto Vallarta as a community of English speaking locals. Ah, it is runny. I don't know if it's allergies or what it is, but I know it is not COVID, and that makes me absolutely happy. Where's my thank God it's not COVID clip? Here. Today, I hope everybody's doing great. And for those of you that are watching for the first time live, you have the option of letting us know by writing the word new in your comment. We'll be so very happy to give you a nice little welcome. Something important on your mind, please add a capital letter Q at the beginning of the comment so that we can look for those during the chit chat section. Let's go. Okay, so Tribuna de la Bahía reports that the municipality's public works department is working on giving public areas a good hosing, starting with the Malecón. Ugh. The work will continue through the following days and then move on to other areas where maintenance and cleaning are much needed. This includes places around the small lighthouse by Galeana Street and also Lázaro Cárdenas Park and Hidalgo Park. Why is the city doing this? Well, part of this work must be in response to a series of complaints received at City Hall from Emiliano Zapata residents concerned that infrastructure enhancing projects undertaken by dependencies such as CEPAL and other offices are left unfinished and with all sorts of debris lying around, painting the neighborhood in less than a favorable light with so many tourists spending time in that general area. And to make matters worse, of course, there is the issue of trash not being collected in a timely fashion, leaving behind that certain oh so desirable smell that we all love not to have to smell. Hopefully, the city will address all these issues in a timely fashion. Ugh. Apologies. Now, on to more leisurely news as we approach the date in which the Maya train begins its trial runs. Hold on just a second. Let me. Oh, that was heavenly. Uh, As I was saying, apologies. We are approaching the date in which the Maya train begins its trial runs. More details are beginning to emerge regarding its design, the routes, the services, and possible ticket prices for this new passenger train that has been several years in the making and is expected to be concluded by the end of this year. We are talking about approximately 1,500 kilometers of tracks that will pass through 40 municipalities and 181 towns in the states of Chiapas, Tabasco, Campeche, Yucatan, and Quintana Roo. The article goes on to detail the specific details of the 42 locomotives that will be put to service. These will be a combination of electric and oil or diesel, I believe, locomotives. And they are going through 7 different routes divided in 3 broad categories: jungle, Gulf, and Caribbean. Of the 42 locomotives, 31 will be designed for passengers, 8 for tourism, and 3 for long trips, offering 3 levels of service from basic amenities to trains with sleeping quarters and private showers. I can't wait. Exploring the Yucatan Peninsula will be fascinating with this new service, but not yet. Let's take a look at the weather. Just a few more months, they say. Oh, that's funny. Can someone please help me find my missing spy balloon? I last saw it over the northwestern United States. Too funny. And of course, well, never mind. Let's not get into the weather balloon that China left go adrift. Whether it's a spy plane or not, we don't know. What we know, it is 25 degrees right now. Humidity is low, thank goodness, 46%. And our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees, 78 degrees. Our weather forecast for this weekend begins with a clear day today and a high temperature of 29 and a low temperature of 19. And then tomorrow, Saturday, clear through the day with a high temperature of 29 and a low 18. And Sunday, we wrap up the weekend with another clear day, a high temperature of 30 and a low temperature of 18. And moving right along, Muffin asks, what are you asking, Muffin? Are you telling us that the Maya train? I have another tab open and currently trolling the Chepe website. Both trains are wonderful, my dear. The Copper Canyon train has been a wonderful thing to do, or so they tell me. It's been on my bucket list for the longest time. And now the Maya train is going to be yet another thing that I will most definitely want to do. And I know that a lot of people will be interested in pursuing. But even before we get into that, I want to tell you a little bit about my day yesterday, if I may. I had wonderful lunch with friends that included the wonderful Amy Armstrong, who's still going strong with her performances at Nacho Daddy. She is doing her Simply the Best show on Wednesday nights, and she's doing her tribute to Weed, a love story, on Saturday nights. So if you watch either one of these shows, you will be treated to wonderful live music, great comedy, great stories, great soulful singing, and all kinds of good things. After lunch, I needed to head into town, or Basilio Vadillo, or Emiliano Zapata for that matter, and I had to make a pit stop, and I was next to the Intercam ATM, so I stopped into Seasons PV, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was remodeled a few months ago. I don't know if you've ever had lunch, breakfast, or dinner here. I've always left quite happy with some very staple food items such as burgers and meatloaf and roast beef sandwiches and things like that. If you haven't tried Seasons PP, I highly recommend it. The new decor looks quite lovely. Ay, my nose. Moving right along, I want to remind you of the 13th Ceviche and Aguachile Festival, which is taking place this weekend on Sunday at Puerto Mágico. If you are a fan of ceviche or aguachile, this might be an interesting place to explore it with, I'm sure, a number of restaurants that will be showcasing their offerings. Another one that caught my attention is the wonderful Alberto Cuevas, the singer, also known as El Diamante. He is a local ranchero and mariachi singer. He is one of the really, really great local mariachi performers in town. And it's good to see that on Saturday afternoons, he performs live with a band at a place called Quinta Paloma near Pitillal. If you're in for a very traditional venue and you want to hear very traditional music, this might be a fun place to go. Or you can choose to stay home and binge on Netflix. But if you do that and you've been sharing your account password with friends or relatives living elsewhere, you may not be able to do this much longer as Netflix is beginning to eradicate this option. And if you're traveling and wish to use your own Netflix account in different places, you will have to request a special access key ahead of time in order to do so. So just keep that in mind if you've been sharing your user ID and password with other people. And now, we gracefully go into your comments. And I love it because Lucy is on with her account. Meanwhile, Joshua is on with his. You guys are living in the same place, so I can just visualize you being really funny, sitting in front of your devices, each one of you with your own access to the show. Good morning to both. Good morning to everybody that says good morning to us. Let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, Mijal is having some cluster members over for coffee. I am so jealous. How wonderful. Can I come? Just kidding. Let's see. Good morning from La Peñita. The Thursday market was packed yesterday. Lots of vendors. You are so lucky to be up there, Kelly. I haven't been to the Thursday market at La Peñita de Jaltemba in forever, but I remember it being a truly, truly awesome outdoor market. Anybody interested in a great North Shore market? La Peñita de Jaltemba every Thursday. Let's see what else we have. Hopefully you're, yeah, I don't think this is anything serious, Karen. Thank you for your concern. I think I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day and play it by ear tomorrow, but I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, that is so snarky, Brian. They should have waited to hose down after Bear Week. That is snarky. Snarky, but in a cute way. I saw that, well, for those of you that don't know it, apparently it's Bear Week, and all the gay bears are in town, you know, leaving chest hair all over where they go. And there was a block party in Emiliano Zapata yesterday. Lots of bear activity going on. So maybe they'll host again. What do I know? And get rid of all that hair. When out and about today, get yourself a bowl of chicken noodle soup. Take precaution in case you've caught a cold. Chris, thank you so much. I really appreciate your thoughts. I appreciate that so very much. I'm going to take very good care of myself. Hello, Corey, my dear friend from Boston and for many years is watching now from Portland. Hello, it's great to see you. Let's see. I see a lot of enthusiasm about the train. I tell you, it's so exciting. I can't wait. For anyone missing or craving the P thing, I can never pronounce that. Poutine. I think poutine means something else, which is not nice. And poutine is that thing that you can find at Seasons. There you go. And Lucy says you're sitting next to each other. I love it. I love it. And where is Isabella? Anyhow, let's see what else we have. Attending the first Saturday event at Puerto Vallarta Museum. Love it there. That's right. This is the first Saturday of the month. I didn't run into a Facebook event for this, but as you know, the Arte Vallarta Museo or Museum has an open house every Saturday afternoon, every first Saturday of the month in the afternoon and evening. So this is this is a good thing to do if you want to get a little artsy tonight. No, that would be tomorrow night. See, I need to rest. I need to drink my liquids, and I need to end this broadcast, but not before answering this question: is the Hecho a Mano market today at Ernesto's Grub? Nope, it is a week from today. It is next Friday. We will be announcing it and sending a nice reminder of it. Anyhow, apologies for the stuffy nose. Apologies for the shortness of this broadcast. But Luna sitting next to me is telling me, yo, dude, come back to bed. So I'm going to take it easy today and wish you all a wonderful Friday, a great beginning of the week. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning. So go out and seize the day. And I'll see you again soon.